Oh.
Oh, 116 right now.
Oh, baby. That's hot.
Advantage?
Yeah.
But I'm so glad. We used to go around this time. The last couple of years we have not. I'm kind of glad we haven't, because last time we went up there I almost died.
Yeah.
I couldn't breathe because all the smoke. Couldn't get away from it because in the van it's just hot and muggy and musty.
It reminded me of being on Tatooine.
It was awful.
Because when the sun came up in the morning, it was just like an orange ball with a haze. So you could look directly at the sun because there was so much fucking smoke and shit. And it probably wasn't good at all. But, yeah. And then there was no wind. You know how Vantage was always windy as fuck at night?
Mm-hmm.
Zero wind all night.
That's crazy.
That was just... and that tripped me out because I hyped her up on it. You gotta believe it's just so fucking psycho. It's fucking insane.
Well,
we got
Still
there,
have not
no
seen
wind
it.
at all.
listen,
Still have not been in.
this is just not... that was not the appeal of Vantage for me. The wind was actually like... It's a good reason not to go back.
Yeah.
Like...
well, but we were set. We had... all the anemones to be prepared for that scenario.
Sea anemones?
I even had the little... What?
Sea anemones.
That's the anemone. What, you know what I mean. But I had the mounts that went under the van so it wouldn't move and shit. And then there was zero wind. Like, no wind whatsoever. Like, so
Yeah, I
stagnant.
can't even believe that, man. It would drive me... like, yeah, it was pretty funny.
I caught that, but I wasn't going to say anything. He did.
It was how it came out.
My eyes.
Yeah, it's too hot to laugh. No fun on the show today.
Goodbye, gray sky, hello, blue. There's nothing can hold me when I hold you. It feels so right, it can't be wrong. Rocking and rolling all week long. These days are all being free. These days are all.
Let's see.
Oh, I need this bag.
Am I prepared? What am I missing? The notes.
Okay, I need it.
Still composing myself.
Woo! Oh my god, I've been working in the hot weather lately.
Oh my god. That would be horrible.
And I had to take the trash out. And I kind of like prepared myself. I was like, all right, Ashlee, it's going to be bright outside. Like, get ready, you know? So I'm like, close my eyes and I open them and I'm like, okay, I'm going outside. And I go outside and I literally made it like 1 second. I wasn't even out for 1 second. That sun hit my eyes and I was waterworks. I couldn't even see halfway to the trash can.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, and I just couldn't snap out of it. It was just so bad. It was so bright. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm in the bathroom right now at 1 a.m. when you turn the bathroom lights on and your eyes are like, ah! And they burn!
There's a donut for you, man.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are watery now. Okay.
Oh yeah, I couldn't figure that out, how to turn that on.
Hit the negative.
Let's see. You want a Robert Heinlein book, Red Planet?
Red Planet?
No. It's by Robert A. Heinlein.
Oh.
He's an author. I don't know. Old science fiction.
Is this something you're reading?
No, I just got it yesterday or the day before, and I've not read it. Oh, yes. Look what else we got.
What else did we get?
Lava lamp.
A lava lamp. All right.
Oh, it's purple!
It is purple.
I love that purple. That's a pretty purple.
Get the switch right behind you.
Oh, so
We needed a lava lamp.
Yep.
That's the only thing
awesome.
we're missing.
Yep.
I love it. Okay. Put this in my fanny pack.
mood lighting is always good.
What's that?
Mood lighting?
Yep. Well, I'm going to start the show now that you're eating. You're making a mess everywhere.
One bad now.
Well, I didn't mean to make you stop or
No,
hurry
that's
or anything like that. Like, that wasn't my point.
You know me, I'm putting my lipstick on.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the MAWPCAST 1 radio program. I'm starting a show when Chris has a mouthful of food.
Yay! Oh, I need to put my mic over here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do the courtesy of introducing Chris and Ashlee Marie here. I'm Potter. It's the MAWPCAST 1 radio program. Oh my God.
That's Potter!
So,
that's Chris.
It's a bit of an informal introduction to our show. We're just starting out. It's hot. It's been hot as fuck.
I have food in my teeth still.
Yeah, we're finally like cooling down. By the time this show gets to you, it should be cool, nice and cool.
At least in the 80s or 70s, but not in the 100s.
Yeah. Yep. We're recording a day late, which doesn't matter to you because you get the show on time, same time, every time.
It's a heat wave.
Yep.
We all had to stay inside yesterday.
No.
Yep.
Yep.
Is that a ding?
Yeah, that was me.
It's no big deal.
I'm dinging.
It's okay. I just thought I heard a ding. So yeah, we've already talked about the weather a bunch, but we've not been on the show. What's going on, Chris?
I'm turning off my sounds.
I hit my face with the microphone. I should probably turn my sounds.
If you turn the sounds off, then you can't take calls, though.
Well, I will vibrate it, I guess.
And I really should.
She'll vibrate.
If we were more on the ball, we could still do callers. Like we could, post to Facebook or whatever when we're on here, and we could say, "Hey, you want to call in? Here's the number." Because we have the phone here still. We've got a phone here. We've got a phone. It's not. We don't have a physical phone in here to field the calls.
We should have an old school.
We could. Yeah, it could be right there on the wall, and you could just answer it. Hello, MAWPCAST 1.
MAWPCAST 1. This is Ashlee. How can I help you?
You're great. So yeah, the weather has been like a tropical paradise. A lot of people have been very suffering, and I understand. I'm sorry that they have, but boy, I've been okay. I've lived through hell most of my life. Yep. This is just very lateral transition.
This is just putting the heat.
Oh, it's just a walk in the park for Potter.
Putting heat in the hell. I saw this funny video.
It brought me back to working at Precision Aerospace, walking in all those hot ovens and stuff. That's it. Every time I walked outside, it's just like, fuck. I got to open the oven again. Oh, wait, I'm not at work. Never mind.
Some lady this morning said that the devil was sitting his ass crack on earth. And spewing his heat everywhere.
Saw some great memes, especially from Mr.
I like the one that said that the devil is dragging his balls across Washington.
They're scorching, man.
Mr. Vaughn had some great memes going on
and people are like laughing at us and like, out in the desert areas because they're like, that's nothing. Come on. But seriously, it's a different heat.
Yep. Oh,
and
the humidity is crazy
not
considering this time of year we're supposed to be in the 70s.
Like
70s and low 80s.
Older people are out there. They're not used to this. They think it's going to be in the 70s and 80s.
We will occasionally get extreme weather like this in August. And we have all summer to prepare for it. Mm-hmm.
This is very unexpected. We had very rainy weather, too,
a couple
weeks ago.
So this is like some conspiracy where there's some laser beam
controlling the weather.
Yeah, Jewish space lasers burning the hell out of Tacoma.
The Jewish space lasers, I know.
Yep. Well, you see, the thing about the Jewish space laser that was freezing Texas is that all you have to do is invert the polarity and then send it the other way, and you got a freeze ray. And, or a heat ray.
Freeze frame.
Death ray.
Sorry, that's what it reminded me of. Freeze frame.
I haven't got it yet, but I've got a Stripes record on the way.
Stripes.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We played them last week.
Stripes cassettes.
Stripes or Striper?
Striper.
Yeah.
Whoops.
One letter makes a big difference.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Yep. Because that could be stripper.
Yeah.
I don't have any stripper cassettes, but I do have some Motley Crue ones that have some questionable material on the outside.
Yep. So let's see.
Oh my God, there's still food in my teeth.
What?
There's bagel in my teeth.
Oh.
Well,
that's what
you're drawing attention to it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just being a real person here.
That's fine.
I'm letting everybody know.
This is what our audience appreciates about us, is that we're very real. We're authentic.
And if you see someone with a booger in their nose, fucking tell them.
Yeah.
Okay, don't make them go the whole day without... I know it's hard to tell someone that they have a booger in their nose. Like, you don't know how to go about it. But straight up say, hey, you just got a little something right there. And they'll say, oh my God, thank you so much, because that's embarrassing.
Or they'll just blow it at you like a
PSA,
snot rocket
and
and say, here, okay, take it home with you.
I hate that. When I'm at work and I'm like, how many people did I just see through the drive-thru that looked at my nose with boogers in it? Gotta be real, people.
Yep. Some people don't like it, though. Some people will just be like...
But they should appreciate why
they
they're
should. They should. Honestly. What's that?
They're probably thinking, why are you looking at me so close? Why are you paying attention to me so close?
Yeah.
Stop looking at me.
Stop looking at me.
Speaking of, now my nose tickles.
So I was I said there's a naked guy down.
There's a naked guy down the street.
I was coming down Pacific, coming down the main street, just past the pizza place, and there's the crosswalk that goes over to where Anthem is, the coffee shop to the
by the glass museums
the old,
and
bus
stuff
station
in
or
the
train
downtown
station or
Tacoma.
whatever. There's a huge dumpster right there. Right before that dumpster was where the naked dude was just standing there, full on naked, no clothes anywhere near him though too. So I don't know where his clothes were. I don't know if they were in the dumpster or something. And then there was 2 security guards, probably about like 5 or 6 car lengths down the sidewalk, just standing there. Oh, like this. But yeah.
You need crazy. A taser for those kind of jobs.
Yeah.
You know, what do you do?
I'm not surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like,
I mean, it didn't look like he was doing anything. And the funny part is, he didn't look like he was crazy or doing anything nutty.
Yeah.
Other than just being naked.
Maybe he was just hot. Needed to give his balls some air.
Yep.
You know? He doesn't have the luxury to be at his house and full on naked on a carpet or something. He's got to be out in the streets.
That may have been his house. That may have been where he was staying.
he needed some air
time. He said, I'm in my front room. Leave me alone.
There's no telling. But so the most extreme heat I've ever been in was driving into Las Vegas through the Mojave Desert. Is that what that is? Whatever
I think so. Yeah.
Whatever desert goes into
hot ass desert.
Vegas. Like from LA to Vegas in probably May. But it was hot. Like, it was like 117 degrees. It was an extreme heat wave at that time. Now, I'm saying this because that's what the sign said at the rest stop where we stopped at one point. But nonetheless, to get back to my point, is like, it was like we were driving completely naked. Like, we were wearing no clothes.
Because you're hot.
And like, just gushing sweat like I was talking about yesterday when I went for a walk. I walked like 2 miles in the heat yesterday. It was rad. I enjoyed it, but by the time I was done, gushing sweat, just like a shower pouring off me. And that was what it was like driving in it too. Until a point, after a certain point, you're exhausted of sweat, and you just kind of acclimate to the weather, and you're just like, great, yeah, this is fine.
Yep.
Luckily, it was a little breezy, here and there also throughout the weekend. That really helps a lot. It really takes the edge off.
There was moments, I went to a little barbecue at a friend's house, and it was the day before yesterday, so it was really hot that day. And we're all sitting out there, and it was like 6 o'clock, and there was a nice breeze coming through at least. But then it was weird, because once it actually hit nighttime, the breeze actually stopped. And so that spurt of breeze was gone, and then it was like, oh man, oh God, here we go. And it was kind of hot again. But I mean there was moments of nice breeze.
I probably fried my brain a little bit, but like I really like the heat, so I enjoyed it overall. Like I was just like,
I went out there yesterday when it hit the highest for our area, which was 106. I just wanted to feel it. It just felt like California to me with a little bit more humidity. But it reminds me of San Diego, because San Diego has a lot of ocean areas and water, and it's a lot more humidity in that area, but they also get some of the hottest temperatures because they're so close to Mexico, and they get like 115, and with that humidity, it is just it's thick.
I feel like our humidity could have been so much worse.
That is true.
And I expected it to be worse.
Yes.
Like, that was what I was like really going, like, because that, like, if it was really bad, like, I wouldn't have been going for a walk yesterday.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have been doing a lot of more things than I was. Like, and that's part of the reason why I was as fluid and capable as I was. Humidity kills you. Like, it just zaps you. It's hard to, it's like.
Your phone's buzzing. Is it Mike?
It's Mike.
Hello, Mike. You're on the MAWPCAST 1.
We can go to songs.
Okay, let's go to songs. Song time.
We can go to songs while Chris takes a call.
Hello, MAWPCAST 1. You're on the air.
MAWPCAST 1 radio.
Mike?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Who is this?
This is Chris.
Who did I call here?
You called Chris, the guy that's running your lights at the fair.
Oh,
Oh, he's on the camera.
Oh, it's on a video call.
Talking to you here.
Oh, Mike's camera's not on. Hello? Oh, he hung up.
That's a hot mess. Okay, song time.
Yeah, let's play some songs. We're going to hear some Before Christ.
That was fucking weird.
so damn sour and sweet. I never thought I'd be with a red flag girl, kissing your neck tattoos, kick off your combat boots. Everything wrong with you, making you come unglued by a red flag girl. You say I'm done. enough, and girl, it turns me on. You say you'll break me down, I don't think that you're wrong. I can't believe my luck, never thought we'd correspond. I do a taxes, the fact is that I look good in glasses, and that's all I've got going for me. Red flag girl, whether it's leathers or fur, she knows my heart is hers. I've never fallen worse for a red flag girl. Alright. Say I'm not enough, and girl, it turns me on. You say you'll break me down, I don't think that you're wrong. I can't believe my luck, never thought we'd correspond. I do a taxes, the fact is that I take all the classes, and I'm not sure what's in it for me. Abuse me, red flag girl. Please use me, red flag girl. I'm not a masochist, but I'm so into this. Red roses in a fist, girl, I just wanna be with you.
My kick drum hits like a young Ralph Macchio. I go against the grain like I'm Rasmus Pistachio. Houston and Snavios, I gotta say adios. My audio, the cat, heard outside the Bellagio. Copy that, copycat. Even took my sloppy seconds when you thought me whack. Where's your posse at? At the coffee shack. No spine when they got your rock posse back. Still talking chat when you saw me pass. I'ma throw your body back in the lobby track. Illuminati Max, you're bruising awfully fast. If I cross me, that's costly, you know that's fact. Yo, I just had you are an Albisac. I will transform your lack into a Pontiac. In a boxing match, you will not react to a blurry fist of fury that would make a Nazi black. Yo, listen as I spit a little drip drop, drip right off the tongue tip like it wasn't even red. Listen as I spit a little drip drop, drip right off the tongue tip like it wasn't even red. We ain't backing out or backing down from these fake ass motherfucking acting clowns. We ain't backing down or backing out. We're kicking ass, taking names, we're slapping mass. It's a riot, it's a melee, get off the ass. Where we flip squad cars and chaos is at. We ain't backing out or backing down. Make a call a cab, baby, watch the jam. Now Frisco Ray, down in Frisco, say he got a pound of some sticky, make me miss the bay. But the fit's okay, I'm gonna miss the train. Got some bitches with a fit, then I'll miss the rain. See my pistol aim, won't miss the face. Got the fiscal game, and my wrist is laced. Not a bit remains, like a Christmas plate. When I tear apart names and they dissipate. I grew up on Voltron and G.I. Joe, so my studio's built on a missile silo. Manipulate the heat like pyro wherever I go. Throw a bottle in a slug at the job. 5-0, high, low, red, black, best sack smoker. Wise guy, try my patience, joker. You're bankrupt, consult your stockbroker. Your bitch got hot thought to choker. Listen as I spit a little drip drop, drip right off the tongue tip like it wasn't even red. Listen as I spit a little drip drop, drip right off the tongue tip like it wasn't even red. We ain't backing out or backing down from these fake ass motherfucking acting clowns. We ain't backing down or backing out. We're kicking ass, taking names, we're slapping mass. It's a riot, it's a melee, get off the ass. Where we flip squad cars and chaos is at. We ain't backing out or backing down. make it come, call a cab, baby, what's the jam? Now for a recap it on that I returned to madness and came back like crack addicts back at it. You read like as if you wanna cause static, get a rat cake MCs like Magneto with magnets. Now learn one thing, critics, stop spitting like a spigot. All your juvenile exhibits like some primitive bigot. You push me to the limit, you try to make me a cynic, but I can't throw no finish line. Stock your pivot, I lead it up at the expense of your 2 cents. Keep my lyrics unlocked through a rabbit-proof fence. I'm a user and Charlie's 10 new gens. Style with your crew, but like shorty you can dance. So get it clear, get the technicolor metric butters uttered by no other hottest Texas summers. Got your exes covered like I was your reckless motherfucker. And forget the rubber, look at your pathetic cover. Can you run a check for supper? I can't.
These things in life happen also. There's a great story of Papa Wheelie being on tour in Texas, and we lost our show at a place called the Orbit Room. Somehow the show got double booked, and ours got bumped, and we weren't playing, and we showed up, and we're like, oh, what the fuck? We're from fucking Tacoma. We came all the way from fucking Tacoma, and our show's not happening, and like, I'm sorry. And so we are driving around, was this Dallas? I think it was Dallas. Driving around Dallas, going from club to club, trying to get on bills. Trying to get on one. Finally, we get on one. We're going to open for Second Coming and another band that was very popular at the time. Tree, I want to say Tree something, but anyway.
Trivium?
No, but anyway, we weaseled onto a bill. We're loading our gear onto the stage. It's happening. We're going to open for these like national touring acts. Yeah. And then the promoter catches wind of it. It's like, what the fuck? No. Get them off of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, that's not happening.
Oh, shit.
We almost got it. But then we went back to the orbit room because we're like, fuck this. And we went back there and we were like, listen, like we were booked for today. It was confirmed. I called and fucking confirmed it. We were supposed to be playing today. And so they let us play. And we opened the show. It was great. We played in front of a lot of people. Like, it wasn't necessarily, we played with a couple industrial bands. We played with a couple acts that were acts from the Jim Rose Sideshow Circus of Freaks.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it was a big, crazy, weird show.
That kind of fit.
Yeah, it was good enough.
Yeah.
We played with Mr. Lifto. I don't know if you ever seen Mr. Lifto, but he will hang stuff from him. Or maybe we didn't play with maybe it was, I don't remember if it was Mr. Lifto or not. Played with one dude, the Torture King, and he had skewers. Ooh. Yeah, it wasn't Mr. Lifto. But we played with the Torture King, and he did some crazy shit. And then the other act was also very weird, and they had hooks implanted in them, and they would hang from the hooks. It was
I don't like that.
It was
just need the heebie-jeebies.
But anyway,
what were the songs?
We played
Potter?
some songs. Yep.
Do
I have glasses around here? I'm sure I do somewhere. I'm not actually sure.
Glasses?
Wow.
Well, let's see. What we played
All
here?
of us
I know that we
cool
played
kids.
"Walking the Dog" by Girl Trouble. That old
Walking the
classic
dog.
standard. That was from the Esser's Lunch Bucket. We played Faraka. What's that song called?
I don't know how
Against
much
Regulations.
Of coffee should put in here, but
We heard "Red Flag Girl" by the Lightweight Champs, and we started it off with "Before Christ" doing "Love to Hate You."
Love to hate you. Yeah.
I had some glasses around.
Okay, this microphone's not working for me. I got the caffeine jitters.
Hey,
Oh no, I like it. I got it. There we go. I got the caffeine jitters. Too much coffee. Thanks.
I wonder if I don't have glasses.
Sunglasses?
No. Well, I don't need it now. I already read the songs, Chris. But I'm just talking about for later. I had a pair.
You're always prepared. What's going on here?
Everybody could wear sunglasses.
Yeah, but I would even be able to see less then. But we heard those songs. Now you know. I'll find glasses or I won't. Maybe during the next set of songs. We'll see.
We'll see if we can find Potter's glasses by the end of this podcast.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I brought them out here. Maybe they're on the floor. I don't know. Did you watch iCarly growing up?
I did. But the thing about it is it was kind of at the time when I was on my way out.
Yeah?
So I watched it periodically. I wasn't obsessed with it. But it's kind of interesting to see that it's coming back and to like see them be adults and like where their life went after that and how she was still doing like podcast style, internet stuff, and it's kind of cool to see them grow up a little bit.
So
sometimes I'm against this stuff, but this one I'm kind of like,
Yeah, I was barely, it was never really on my radar at all. I'm just familiar with it being a kid's show, like a Nickelodeon show or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't know how risque it was as a Nickelodeon show, but I can't imagine it being very. I just have Paramount Plus, and Paramount Plus occasionally will slip an ad in, even though I'm paying for the adless fucking version. They'll slip an ad in for a show.
Yeah.
And they've been showing me this, and I'm like, oh, that's suggestive. Like the ads are just like very suggestive. It's like, just like slipping, like everyone is blatantly like, we bang, we totally fuck. Basically, it's like
the one thing about it is, so a lot of Nickelodeon shows like the Drake and Josh and all these things, they were made by the same guy. His name's Dan something, I think. Dan F. I see his name, like I see it, in the credits right now in my head. But anyway, he's kind of in the last couple of years, he's gone under fire a little bit because, especially iCarly, because there was a lot of scenes, and in Drake and Josh, where, like someone would start rubbing somebody's feet, like an adult rubbing a child's feet, but it's just such a, like, way, and little things like that was going on the show, and when you're a kid, though, you're not watching the show and thinking that. And your parents at that time most likely is not watching the show with you. So they don't like catch on to those little things, and so people are actually rewatching a lot of these shows and are going, man, that is a little weird. That's a little creepy, dude. You know, like, this is kind of funky. And so for iCarly to be so suggestive like it is, you know, it kind of all comes into a circle of like, man, that guy, what the hell is going on? This has been going on for a while. This is messed up. But yeah. And then, like, Drake and Josh, the guy Drake Bell, he literally was at Disneyland this week, and he just had a court appearance for child endangerment. So, why is he allowed in Disneyland? I know there was, like, a whole story with this, so someone would probably say something, but the story goes he talked to someone when he was doing music, and she was underage, and he sent her to his shows, and they kind of had, like, a relationship, even though she was underage. And this has kind of come back now because the girl is filing some kind of charges or whatever the case may be. Even though she was, like, 15 and not, like, 8 or 9 or whatever, it still is what it is. I don't think he should go to Disneyland.
Probably not.
You know? If you have something like that against you at the moment, that's probably the last place you should be. You know, I feel like that's just like putting the camera on you. Like, you're the center of the attention right now, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of the child stars that I watch, sadly, are like that. Like, there's so many stories about these people that I grew up watching.
Well,
and interacted with and stuff. It's just weird.
It's like that just in general. I mean, it's not relegated to child stars from your generation.
Right.
It's just like, it's so easy when you're in certain situations, and like, let's just be realistic, that the entertainment industry is sleazy. Like,
yeah.
it is. Part of the reason that you can get ahead and you do get ahead is what you're willing to do and how you're willing to do it. You know, whether it comes
and back
to, like,
then it was a lot more hidden.
Yeah.
Now it's coming more to light of all these things that people do.
And everything is. Like, well, we have cameras everywhere on our phones. We carry them with us. Things, recording devices. And and things come to light after generations of, like, abusive culture and behavior that's like, maybe this is unhealthy and maybe we should try a different path. Or if we're society, you know, that's doing certain things, then why do we allow this to happen and this to happen? And it's like, they're growing pains, and you can look throughout history and see that. Like, we don't have the best relationship with alcohol as a society right now. We've got a better relationship with alcohol than we have in the past, in certain points of history especially. Like, part of the reason we got the relationship with alcohol we do, as responsible as it is because of the growing pains that we went through to get there. And it's still, there's still, in our lifetime, that's going to change. And in the generations to come, that relationship with alcohol is also going to change.
I'm going to think pot. Pot is a good outlet for alcohol. I think it'll help me for alcohol.
We've not even begun to see the repercussions of what pot's doing to society in like 10 or 20 years, because it will diminish alcoholism to an extent, and like it will replace it and surpass it in a lot of ways.
Because you take a couple hits of the joint, right? Couple shots, 2 shots, 3 shots, whatever. You feel great. You're going to go to bed, probably. You're feeling great. I know a lot of people have everyone can drink a different amount. But if you talk to a lot of people that had alcoholism or are alcoholics, it's kind of their gateway to not drink so much. Yeah. You know?
It's not for everyone, but yeah.
What intensifies it?
Yeah.
It intensifies alcohol, so it makes them tend to pay more attention to how much alcohol you're drinking. If you want to smoke, you'll mentally you're going to do that because you're going to find out the hard way. So you're going to eventually drink a little bit less.
So that you could smoke more.
Yeah, it's a much more subdued intoxicant. Yeah. Like, it's just, like, honestly, it should be what people start off with, or if they're going to, because if people are going to, they're going to try and get a buzz. Like, I mean, just at a young age, I was curious. I want to know, what is that like? What is it all about? What is it doing to them? Yeah. Why are they so happy? They are so happy. I want to know why.
I want to know why.
What is in that bottle that it makes you so fucking happy?
Oh my gosh, I was at a party the other day, and it was kind of funny because this kid was at this age where he's a teenager. he's probably about, I think he was like 16 maybe. His mom was there. Every time someone offered his mom a drink, I can sip that for you. I can have your drink, Mom. Let me have your drink. Can I have a drink? Can I have some? Or anyone doing anything with alcohol. Can I have a shot, please, please, please? And I'm like, oh my God. He was driving nuts. But it was making me laugh because I was like, I remember that. I remember being like that. I do. When I was at my mom's or my dad's parties or whatever, wanting a sip. Can I just have a sip?
Because you get enough sips, you get a buzz.
Yeah. If you get 20 sips, man, you're taking gulps. Well, they're not sips. But my sister and I made the mistake once where my dad always drank Mickey's Ice. And he smoked, though, too. And so did my stepmom, which is her mom. And we would go into the garage and try to find bottles that were like half empty or, just maybe had some alcohol in it still. And we would, go and be silly. We're kids. And one day, Percy goes up and takes a sip and just spits it out. And I'm like, what's going on? What's the matter? She's like, oh my God, cigarette. So it was a whole bunch of cigarette butts.
Yeah.
We never did that ever again.
Yeah, it makes me gag just thinking about it because I've done that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, me too.
So it tastes, that feeling just came back just like that. Like,
I just pictured this moment at PPU, in our practice pad, the Bonds Art room. I'm laying there half asleep, and our old buddy Ryan Lopez, he's passed on. Him and his buddy from Colorado, they're Mexicans. They would go through at the end of the night and find all the half drinking beers throughout the pads, and because they'd be up at 5, 6, 7 in the morning until you could buy beer again, right? So in the meantime, they would be drinking the half drink beers. And one time, chugged. Yeah, and that was the last time that it ended. It was like, oh, we're done. I can't believe it took them that long. Like, it's like, wow. Cause,
lucky.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they would check first, but yeah.
Didn't check that well.
No.
That's why it's always easier for bottles.
Bottles are great for that, yeah.
Nope, you know for sure. There's no guesswork in that.
This is song time. Keeping a track of things. All right, then. Ashlee said it. Song time. She's the director. I have glasses on, so I don't know what you're going to hear. Here we go.
Did you find what you were looking for inside? Don't you know you're my little ray of sunshine? And you in your car, going nowhere, driving somewhere you don't know, singing along to the fire on the radio. And you hold your heart inside, and I don't even know how hard you tried. And you fall down sometimes, moving faster than the speed of light. But I know that you'll be okay in the sad, sad world. I knew a girl with the sand in her eyes. She said she knew like it was nothing, but she was lost inside. And hey, Adeline, did you find a piece of heaven in your mind? Don't you know that it only wants to love you? And you, Adeline, are the kind of friend that makes me wanna cry. 'Cause you don't know that you're so much more than beautiful. And you hold your heart inside, and I don't even know how hard you tried. And you fall down sometimes, moving faster than the speed of light. But I know that you'll be okay. And I see you standing by the riverside. I see you longing for another try. I know that it's hard, but you are gonna be okay. And you know it too. But hey, Adeline, did you find what you were looking for inside? Don't you know you're my little ray of sunshine?
Big Glenn! Big Glenn! Big Glenn!
I built a house in the woods, started a cult. I do what I want, cause I'm an adult. Like, run up on my shit, I bet you won't. I just put up to the party, already wanna go home, pussy. I started fight up at the food court. You only got one life, so live it like you're too short. 60 bad hoes smoking a Newport. True story, I've been flipping packs out the shoe store. I watch my homies get racked out. You at the club and all your homies getting packed out. No matter what the situation, I don't back down. Act now, big Glenn stock about to max out. I think I'm about to pass out. I won't ever tap out. Got a little baby boy and I could never let him down. I've been gunning for the crown. I've been gunning for that motherfucking crown. Like, oh no, I've been through the most. I just saw a ghost, little shorty at my show. She been taking off her clothes. I just follow dollars, I go where the money goes. Look, I feel all alone. I'm just living what I chose.
Still toe thuggin', I need a pill, so fuck it. I break the big one, stuffing it in my switcher still. Gassed off the fish scale, cut it up when I whip it still. Double up and flip it still. Motherfucker split the bill. I beat the clock and grease, a lot of niggas feeling still. The blue mahogany lover properly grip the wheel. Pop up in the Addy, what's really poppin'? I'm cocky as ever. I'm heavy styling and Eddie Power and moccasins. The 10 is opposite, and we ain't starving. Niggas need me for a pot to pitch. Then belly full, I put the Nina on the target. Yeah, bitch, I seen them flossing, playing double dutch with demons. I gotta leak them regardless. Rinse that, hold that down, I'll probably sit that. Watch a documentaries on and plotting to get back. Notice I ain't blinking, I'm thinking, oh, I can freak in my closet stuff with a chopper and other luxury knickknacks. I gotta get that. If I don't got it, I'ma find out where your bitch at. You not a problem, got a lot of niggas watching for the first and tape the vodka in the dirty rag on top of the blade of a helicopter. Whip game proper, had it up to shizzle with your shit stain partners. Mid-gang shoppers, dash on the drizzle, it is it whoever wanted. Your niggas ain't even with you, they figured you an imposter. Red red wine pasta, clean scallops, green lobster, lamb chops after New Balance, smooth popper, cool offer, new tower. I'm on top of the earth. I mix some tropical purple with blue sour. Still putting bitch to work for a few dollars. Still hit my bitch at the work for a few hours. Still move vicious. I settle for nothing less than a load of K on my person. I burst and abuse power. Franklin.
Little Frank and Big Glad!
We'll just plug in where I need to plug in. We'll just plug in where I need to plug in. We'll just plug in where I need to plug in. We'll just plug in where I need to plug in.
dogs soak in their brine. The meat of the tradition is steeped in hate. We're devouring the scraps they leave on their plate. But I say no, no thank you, I'm full.
It's supposed to be only 82. Got to get out your winter clothes again.
That's why I don't want to take my winter clothes to the storage, because I need them. I need them.
Why?
Because every once in a while, I just need a coat.
So it's fucking get one coat.
No, I need a certain coat on a certain day with a certain outfit at a certain time. That's why I have a hard time with this.
Well, you need to get your own
I'm a fashion
storage.
lady.
You need to get your
right,
own
people?
storage unit.
Fashion's important.
That's right. I'm going to tell them this is what we heard, but I'm going to tell them different order than what we heard them in. But don't tell them that.
Okay.
Right.
You're going to trick them, but you're also going to trick me.
Yeah. We just heard these songs in this order. We heard Those Who Dig doing Something More. We heard Glenn doing Pima 4000. That was featuring Ugly Frank. They're buddies. We heard Zoli Mora and the Strange Kind doing Adeline. And we started it off with the Missionary Position, not as boring as it sounds, doing One Eye Open.
Wow. What a name.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
With one eye open?
Yep.
Wow.
You don't even need one eye open.
Most of the time, they're both closed.
Oh.
So it depends.
Well, you get flashes of eyes, you know, but you're not like looking at somebody.
I just blink a lot.
So
It'd be funny if that's all you did.
Could you imagine if someone was just straight up looking at you in your eyes while they're messing with your butt, though? Like, I don't think you could look at them so intently while they're playing with you.
I don't know. I've seen some footage.
Where is this coming from? I don't know what's going on.
You know, I heard an interesting thing earlier today on the internet about burnout, about what they call it. The kids these days call creator burnout.
What's that?
You see, because in the go-go world of the modern era, the kids these days with their Twitches and Twitters and TikToks, you know, they create content.
Yeah.
The YouTube people, they're the content creators.
Yeah.
The influencers and the things like this. They're creating things. In a sense, we're content creators. We're just we're micro influencers.
We're just chilling people doing
so
things.
But the people who create things now, I'm going to tie this in with other things because they're just calling this, they're just identifying a phenomenon that happens with any creative people, and that's just you burn out.
Blocks.
Well, it's not necessarily just blocks, but then there's pressure of maintaining. It's just like, okay, and especially as soon as you get successful, and feel that instant. All of a sudden, after you've been working, all of a sudden you get instantly successful, and then you've got a lot of pressure to maintain that success, and try and for a lot of people, they're trying to emulate what it is that made them successful. Oh, people like this, so I need to do this. This happens with bands all the time. A band will make record after record after record in their career, and then they have one hit song. It's like, we need to make more songs like that.
Yeah.
That song. Off Chicago 16, whatever, that was just people loved that song, so we should do more songs like that because, everyone loved that song with Peter Cetera singing.
He totally put Chicago 16 in there.
Well, that's exact. You ever watch that documentary on Chicago?
Yeah.
That's good. It's a good documentary. And Peter Cetera was a dick.
I've seen a couple of those, and I do like those.
He was just the bass player, and he just sat back. You know what? Fuck these guys. I'm going to take over this band.
You know I have a hard time, though, with YouTube creators, and it's not all of them, but it's once they do hit that popularity and they're well-known, each one of them follows in each other's leads and makes the same damn videos. They make the same video with just a different title, with maybe a little bit of a different twist.
Well, a lot of it is...
Or they repeat themselves. Hold on. They repeat themselves, to the point where it's like, okay, I'm going to tell my boyfriend he cheated on me and make him cry. And then that's a video, and then another person does the same video, and it's just they repeat the same things.
Well, a lot of these people are thinking that, once they get up there and they're popular, that they're just going to be popular forever. They don't realize that, no, you got to keep doing stuff to keep that status. So a lot of times that freaks them out. A lot of times that'll burn them out because they realize, oh, I got to do this all the time? And a lot of times they just don't want to do it, and it's just
They get lazy and they just copy people and try to make money by doing the same thing someone else is doing. That's the only reason why I have a hard time with YouTube sometimes. And it's like you get invested in these people's lives, and then you like go, wow, well, now they're not doing that, or they're really not like that. They're really just kind of being fake for the YouTube channel.
Did you ever follow Jenna Marbles?
I loved Jenna Marbles when I was growing up. She was, but there was a lot of things at the time, like the jokes and stuff, that were just, that was what was funny at the time, you know, and we watched them and we laughed, and I feel bad that she's gotten so much hate and backlash in the last couple of years.
Is that what's happened?
Yeah.
From a lot of her old stuff?
From her old stuff, but at the time, like, people, I understand cancel culture, but I also think that people need to give others leniency, because if you look at the 1990s SNL, the things that they joked about then, they probably wouldn't be joking about right now.
Oh, no.
And
no.
The things that she was joking about at the time was also at a time where there was Yo Mama on the TV. There was all these different Comedy Central. You had multiple comedians talking about Asian people, black people. They were joking about retardation, gays. That was that era of time. Every single comedian probably has said one thing that was so messed up to ruin their career at that time, but they're nitpicking certain people. And it's like, I know what they said was wrong, but it was a different time. Let them apologize and let them be better people. Yeah. If they continue with their actions and keep making the same kind of content after people have said, hey, you shouldn't be making this kind of content, then that's one thing. But this whole cancel culture to the extreme is really hard.
Well, and that's it also, is the extreme of anything. Like, it's also...
I mean, how far do you go back? You know, and that's what...
Everyone has said something in their past or done something that does not reflect on who they are as a person now.
Yeah.
And
in many cases, it's evident. It's like, these people are clearly not who they were when they were kids, and they clearly grew up and they developed, like, you know, I talk about things like this all the time about the approach Metallica took in their ascension versus what they came to terms with and changed into. It's like we were hard-headed, you know, stubborn kids realizing that's just not how the world works, despite, you know, having some ability to affect things. And not everyone complies with the way that things have to be. Some people will defy the system and just make changes. They're like, no, I'm not going to conform. Like, and they can help affect positive change or just, you know, because that's some kind of conformity and social standards are necessary. Like, we wouldn't be a society if not for that, because, you know, there's a certain things that we conduct ourselves and it's acceptable. If it's not, then we have, and this is just very basic the construct of human society as a whole and culture. We have to conform with each other. Period. We do. And we also have to push those envelopes and develop and grow beyond some things, because we can stagnate as a culture, as a society, as a race. So there's a give and take with it all the time. I don't really know what the point is. We were talking about burning out, though. That was what we started talking about with. And this just happened to tie in with that. I think I talked about Jenna Marbles because she was trying to transition, like, out of the old her into a new her, but I think she also got burned out after a decade or more of whatever she was doing. Like,
making videos and,
And it's easy to also get, like, pigeonholed into a thing you do when, like, most people don't do one thing forever indefinitely. Like, a golfer's probably not a golfer for every 24 hours a day. Like, eventually he's going to go do something else. He might have a job, you know, whatever. Like, a career, hobbies other than golf, you know. And those are healthy. And trying to force an artist to conform to your expectation of them, because that's another thing, and that's what leads to the pressure that people go through in the burnout, is that their fans have such high expectations of them at every moment, like which that is that extremism of fanaticism, fandom. It's all over the place. Like, I just saw a clip of Justin Bieber getting hassled by fans who he's like, this is fucking, no, you should leave me alone, basically. And like, and then after he explained to them all everything, they were still like, okay, but can I get a hug?
No.
Like, fucking no. Dude.
I was watching that Selena show that I talked about, I think a couple weeks ago or whatever, on Netflix. And one of the scenes was she was taking a shower or something like that. And her husband was in the living room, and some people knocked on the door. And they're like, oh, where's Selena's family? And blah, 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 blah. And he just kind of didn't second guess it because they just kind of looked like her, too. Like, it was very odd or whatever. And so he lets these people in his living room, and he's like, Selena, your family's here, right? She walks out, and she's like, what the heck? Like, what the hell's going on? And so she pulls him to the side, and she's like, what the hell? And he said that they said that they were your family. They came all the way from a different state or whatever. And she ended up taking pictures with them and stuff still, but like sent them on their way. And I'm like, oh my God, could you imagine?
Imagine. There's a very, I think it's the Imagine documentary by John Lennon. There's a scene where someone trespasses on his property, like a kind of crazed homeless guy looking for him, like a drugged out fan, and he, takes him in and feeds him, and I think it's been a long time since I saw this. I think I saw it in the 80s, like 82 or 3. So, but I just remember him taking him in and being very polite to him, but also like, you really can't do this.
Yeah, this is kind of creepy, dude. Like, you can't just like show up at people's house, and bother them. And people forget, like, these people are normal people. Yeah. Like, yeah, they're rich, yeah, they're celebrities, but that doesn't mean that they signed up for every second of their life to be that way.
And normal, that's subjective. Like, they're human beings, but they might have all kinds of idiosyncrasies and quirks and not deal well with confrontation or people in the face or aggressive behavior or just all kinds of stuff. You look at a person like Crispin Glover, that dude's got anxiety. You can't just approach him and go, "Hey, Crispin Glover, wow!"
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh, please
and
get
kick
away
you in the
from
fucking
me."
face.
Social anxiety, and people have that stuff going on, and what is it? I read this thing called Daily Mail every morning when I'm on my Snapchat thing, and I just like to read through the news, and it's usually a mixture of things. There's celebrity news, there's news about what's going on in the world, fires, everything. And lately, though, the Kardashians can kind of been on there a lot more. Not because of all their relationships and stuff, but because they've been having naked men, like weird, just crazed fans, naked dudes, come onto their property and go swimming in their pool and, like, try to open their doors. And it's just like, I would be so freaked out, even if I had my security or whatever at my property, just to see someone out there that you don't know naked and like on your property trying to get inside. Like, that's scary. They don't sign up for that. They,
Well,
yeah.
They just don't.
Well, a lot of fans think that the person on stage is the person all the time. They think that's it.
Yeah.
And the majority of the time,
it.
the person on the stage is not who they are.
And they have kids.
They got a life,
Yeah.
Because, one guy, Ticker from Kryptonasia. Meet Ticker, go see Kryptonasia, you'll understand. Two totally different people.
Yeah. Yep.
Great guy, great, awesome dude. Nothing wrong with him at all, but you'll understand.
He's performing on stage, and he's a person off stage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
I understand. And now, whether you're a fan or even associated with, that can be hard to distinguish or reconcile. You can struggle with that. Like when someone acts a certain way on stage and then acts totally normal to you, it can be difficult for other people to reconcile with it and deal with it and be okay with you Like, because they have some other idea of you.
I have that. I honestly have that in my life a lot, because the person that I tend to be when I'm like running an event or doing trivia or like in a work mode or something like that, I'm a lot different person. But if I go to someone's barbecue and I really don't know anybody there, or even if I know them, I don't know them that well, like that social anxiety hits me so bad that people actually get the perception of me that I'm kind of like a bitch or something, only because I am so quiet and that I don't come across that way all the time. So it's a misconception of like who I am as a person. But I am just a shy gal.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you've ever seen me at a party and I don't talk to you, it's honestly just because I have such bad anxiety that I like to be in my corner, you know, and that's just who I am as a person. So, and sometimes when people come up to me, I'm just like, I'm so overwhelmed by like conversation that, you know, I seem weird.
I know I do that sometimes
I seem quirky.
too. I'll get in conversations where I feel like I've said everything I need to say, and I just am struggling to come up with something else to say, and it's like,
and then you just sit there.
And then I just have to like say, I gotta go to the bathroom or something like that. You know?
No, you just say, it's time to go to songs.
Time to go to songs.
Time to go to songs.
There we go.
That'll be your segue from now on. It's like, hey, I gotta play some songs.
Yeah.
There it is.
Gotta play some songs.
Gang.
Can't nobody shine like me. Make these moves too fast like speed. Free my lips, you so F6. I need my space, I be low key. No cold world, need floodlight, please. Find my heat, set the scene. Be the bad bitch, I been fly like DC, bro. The fuck you mean? Yeah, don't need a flex to make a ruckus. If it's too quiet, know I'm coming. Coast ain't clear, all my niggas finna go nuts. On my case, they caught it with the blow up. Yeah, flow message structure, hit them with the boogie like cousins. MC made it easy, that's a wrist flex. Got rap fans, tap dance, what's next? Ballin' with a Swiss account, call it Euro step, yeah. Really ain't fucking with y'all. I'm on my nuts like your haters, my draws. Playing so much, I forgot to stay positive. If you mess with the bag, you ain't living for long. Duck is no ducking that dog. That's when you're done with the decimal strong. I need commas on commas on commas on commas. So much that the sinners run on, yeah. Pin strong, no duh, that's my last name. Everybody eats, no fasting. Couch gang, this way, she a bad thing. Every song unforgettable, Nat King. Can't nobody shine like me. I'm posted, you stay posting. Bitch, I'm on, so get like me. Wipe me down, wipe me down, wipe me down, wipe me down.
Can't nobody shine like me. Can't nobody shine like me. Can't nobody shine like me. Yeah, wipe me down, wipe me down. Can't nobody shine like me. Can't nobody shine like me. Can't nobody shine like me. Yeah, wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe me down, wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe me down, wipe me down. Can't nobody shine like me. Wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe me down, wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe me down, wipe me down. Can't nobody shine like me. Wipe me down, wipe me down. He wanna call me his wifey now. The quality of brightness I bring, he can't help about. Yeah, I'm a star. Yeah, I'm a queen. That's cause I know who reigns. I stay in my lane. Never complain. Don't have time for hate. Can't nobody shine like me. No, I got that soul, that natural glow. Yeah, they know Jazzeray, Jazzeray. I hear it from miles away. They recognize P&W riding sway. Cause I'm riding sway all day. You know I'm on my way. Manifesting all day. You can't shine like me. Yeah, riding sway all day. You know I'm on my way. Manifesting all day. You can't shine like me.
Wipe me down.
Hey,
Wipe me down.
Couch surfers, that's the key. I go by the name of Jazzeray. They call me the queen. You know, all that shit.
Yeah, wipe me down.
don't cry when I'm gone. Bye-bye, baby, please don't cry when I'm gone. 'Cause I tell you, little baby, I won't be gone for long. Yes, bye-bye, baby, the grass is greener down the road. Bye-bye, baby, the grass is greener down the road. Well, let me tell you, little woman, you know I'll bring you back to gold. I'm gonna jump, skip, gonna leave you now. I'm gonna rock, roll, gonna leave you now. But I tell you, little baby, I'll be back somehow. Hey now, bye-bye, baby, please don't cry when I'm gone. Yes, bye-bye, baby, please don't cry when I'm gone. 'Cause I tell you, little baby, I won't be gone for long. Yeah, bye-bye, baby, the grass is greener down the road. Bye-bye, baby, the grass is greener down the road. But I tell you, little woman, I'm gonna bring you back to gold. I'm gonna jump, skip, gonna leave you now. I'm gonna rock, roll, gonna leave you now. But I tell you, pretty baby, I'll be back somehow.
We're back.
Okay, so
We're back.
hello there. Welcome to the MAWPCAST 1. And Potter's here to tell you what songs we just heard.
We just heard 5 songs.
5 songs?
We totally broke the format, and instead of playing 4 songs per segment, we played 5.
That's okay.
Yep, it's totally fine. We played Nico de Noche doing Last One. We played Little Bill and the Blue Notes doing Bye Bye Baby. We
Bye-bye,
played...
baby.
Sorry, I didn't mean to stomp on you there. Yellow Number 5. Yellow Number 5 doing About Time. Jazzaray. Whoop.
Battery
Bad
low.
timing for battery to go dead. Jazzaray doing Wipe Me...
Battery. Sorry.
Wipe Me Down. And Thunders of Wrath started us off doing Lighting the Lantern.
All right.
You wanted to say battery. Battery.
Battery. You gotta plug your computer in?
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. Battery! It's going dead. Plug it in. Don't get distracted.
There it is.
All right.
Fist.
Huh? What were we talking about that was so interesting? TV shows. You've watched. You're not caught up with Loki. I'm
Nope,
not caught up
with Loki yet.
Big Brother's coming back in like a week. The 7th of July. When's the 7th of July? Soon. Very excited about Big Brother because I've got nothing to watch right now. I'm not following baseball very much. Not watching or listening to much of anything because there's nothing going on.
Big Brother's under fire.
Again? For what?
Because girls want to sue for the fact that when they were on the show, that if they didn't do certain challenges that were inappropriate in their minds, that they were going to get kicked off the show. So they felt forced to do certain challenges and certain things that they normally probably wouldn't have done.
There's been a couple of things, especially in a couple of the earlier seasons, where I could see that. I don't know who.
But this is the thing.
Yeah, but I'm sure they were under contract, so.
I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I'm not trying to say that what they're saying is wrong. But I feel like also when you sign up for a show like that, you kind of know what you're signing up for.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lawyers of that show covered that.
And that's like the
in
real
one way
world.
or another.
It's like the same thing. It's like you watch the show, or even if it's the first season of a show, it's the rundown of it. MTV shows are the same way. VH1 shows are the same way. All of these shows are like... kind of like that. You just got to prepare yourself for it.
I've considered Survivor more than Big Brother, but now I lean way more towards Big Brother. But what held me back forever from ever trying out is because I wouldn't sign those contracts.
Right.
I wouldn't do it. I'm at an age where I was like, hell yeah, I'll sign it. Whatever you want me to do. I'll sign it.
I'll do it.
Just because, like, I want to do that. I want to play that show, that game. I think it'd be fun. So, and again, that's within... I would sign the standard contract they make people sign. It'd be fine. Because I see, on the whole, the people who come out of there come out with pretty good feelings about the production staff and their experience. Now, what happens to them that usually traumatizes them is the people and their experiences with interacting. That kind of stuff makes them scarred a little bit. When you're going on these shows, like what a lot of us just don't take into consideration, like Big Brother or Survivor, is you're being taken away from your real life, and deprived of certain things that are keep you sane or comfortable.
Norm. Your norm
no
is
phone.
not the norm anymore.
When things like, because on both shows, things like food will be affecting you, and when that happens, like a lack of food or a lack of nutrition or a lack of sleep, these things affect people. Certain pressures, things affect people, and that's kind of what makes the drama and the uniqueness of the stuff that they produce.
Well,
I had another point I was going to make, but I need to take a toke here and think about that.
Take a toke.
Yeah.
What else is going on this week?
I got to go to the Puyallup Fair.
Yeah.
This week?
July 3rd.
July 3rd.
And run lights for all the bands that are playing on the main stage.
Yeah.
We get our badges today.
Yeah, I go to get my badge today at 7 and stuff. And it's band, and they're local band, Limberlost, Sammy Kofi from Blue Helix, and some others. And it's freaking going to be cool. It's going to be fun and stuff. And yeah, I actually get to drive and park right behind the grandstands and stuff. So I'll be right there and stuff, which is kind of cool.
Yep, I had to work, and then I was like, "Hey guys, I am. I'm letting you know right now. Someone needs to cover my shift because I ain't.
I'm gonna be sick on this day, so you might want to.
I pretty much wrote it like, "Hey, this is a once in a lifetime experience for us, so someone's got to cover my shift."
So it's kind of cool. It's gonna be hot.
I'm so excited.
They're predicting like 88 degrees or something like
that.
They have
the fireworks show too.
Yeah, fireworks after
the big one.
So.
Sweet. After the this last weekend, the 80 degrees, 80, 90, that's okay.
Yeah,
That's about where we
okay.
should be for the end of June, starting in August.
It's actually still
July.
a little high.
It is a little high.
Oh, it is high.
It's not, to me, that's not as worrisome as if we continued on the road
mid 70s to very low 80s is our norm for right now.
Well, and it usually rains on July 4th. Or at least in the morning.
Or within a couple days before or after,
or whatever, but not like this. So we'll see. What are you staring at?
The lava lamp.
Like, what the hell is he looking
Yeah,
at?
we've got new lava lamp here.
We have a lava
Here,
lamp
let
to
me
make
see.
it official. This is that 70s show, baby.
See if you can see the lava lamp there?
Yeah.
Maybe if we turn off that lamp. Because I think we'd have enough light with that lamp off.
Let's try it.
How do you turn it off? I don't know how.
Is there a little twisty?
Little twisty thing?
Twist, twist. Woo! Ooh,
Do you see the lava
We
lamp?
can arrange things a little better here. It's just stuff's piling up.
I love
It's
it.
about time for
Because I noticed on the video that this you can't even see because that's so bright.
I've seen that on the video, but this
Yeah.
is part of the reason is the colors. Like it
Yeah.
needs to be more like well this is probably better. That'd probably show up.
Yeah,
Also-
I'm going through all the colors. Just letting it do whatever it wants.
There we go. Cool effects going on.
A couple collage things. I have some more stuff.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I got that on my ankle.
So we're I've doctored up our Patreon page. So
You saw that about how you're gonna make some collages.
Yeah.
I put on the higher tiers of Patreon things on Patreon you can I think you have to be signed up with Patreon to use Patreon. I'm not sure. I know that you have to have a PayPal. I haven't figured out how to make the credit card thing work on it. It might be super simple, but I just made it PayPal at first. So you can use PayPal with Patreon to donate money to us if you'd like to. And you can donate as little as $1 or as much as $100. There's
Anything
6
helps.
subscription tiers: $1, $5, $10, $25, $50, and $100. And at the higher tiers, Ashlee will make collages, and
I'll make you one. I can make you a pillow.
we'll pay you a portion of that. Well, that's something different, and we could put that on there
Whatever
too.
you want.
When we get the print on the fabric, then you can know what kind of pillows you could make that are MAWP pillows, or you could just make.
I want to make some MAWP pillows.
Yeah.
That's the goal. I want to make different ones.
Yeah, and and there's other benefits on these tiers that we're just getting started figuring this out. So
Something new, but we're trying it.
Yeah, if you just want to donate us $1, you can do that, and there's also an option to give us whatever you wanted if you like. But
one of them, Potter, will clean your house naked for an hour.
No.
Oh wait.
Under no circumstances will I clean house.
What?
Okay.
Oh, but he will walk
He'll just
around
say-
naked for you.
For wait, no, I fix it. For like $150, he'll sit and play a video game on your couch naked for an hour.
No?
No.
No. We'll come
Okay,
up with
I guess we're
something.
not
Just
gonna put that on
just stay tuned. We'll come up with
We'll
something.
figure out something for you guys.
Yep, I did think of video calls from Chris, but then. No.
I guess Potter has to be naked now.
Maybe we'll do some glamour shots of Potter and send them to you.
So also, there's the YouTube page, what we have, where we're putting up more music and where the show is on. So you can find that YouTube page and subscribe to it.
Yes,
We've gotten a bunch of new subscribers lately. Hello, and thank you for subscribing.
Yep.
And there's the Facebook page. You can follow us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter and even Instagram somewhere. But we don't use that very much yet either. But we're getting all that stuff
We're
down. and
working
dialed
on
in.
it.
Yeah.
So
But thank you guys who support and watch us and
Yep.
support all the bands. Look them up.
Oh,
Listen
yeah.
to them.
links are in the descriptions down below.
Yeah.
And I
Like
think,
us. Subscribe.
Yeah. I think that covers
Tell your
us for
friends.
the week. Then we're done.
I guess so. That was
Anything
the
else?
MAWPCAST Radio Podcast.
Yep. There you go. Goodbye.
Yo, word. It's your boy, man. Beans. Yo, stay cool. Stay cool. Stay cool. Stay cool. Stay cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. I'm a rat till I had dead legs. This is lyrical murder with a black mask on. Yeah, nigga want that dead press. I'm a zombie from the ungrateful dead. Got off that Panama red. I'm a rider from the purple sage. Returning to the mothership, the funk in the parliament. Energy from 1,000 slaves. I'm here to destroy rappers and dig 1,000 graves. To spawn, nigga. You do not want to spar, nigga. I killed Mustafa, I'm scarred, nigga. The James Bond, the rapid Ramadan. Smoking marijuana with my boat shoes on. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. What you gon' do with it? Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. What you gon' do with it? Reckless, Tacoma vandalist, going for the gold like a Russian in the Olympics. I'm a god from Olympus. My flow's a lyrical sacrifice, a witness. I'm destined to get this, nigga. I'm gifted. Words so vivid, see the motion, picture the emotion, nigga. Too many hypocrites talk about what they got, they ain't owning shit. I'm about to flip the script and smoke this split. Relax my nerves. Fake hardcore rappers get on my nerves. Dumb motherfuckers, I'm so incredible. I'm here to confuse you, spitting that voodoo, yeah, that Erica Badu, homie, I fooled you. Now I got your eyes glued. One of the truest, not your heads in my music. This shit's exclusive. The FBI couldn't figure out who wrote this. It's Mean Beans, I quote this. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. What you gon' do with it? Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. Yeah, you want it? We got it. What you gon' do with it?
drifted like each wake a tune. Raised and round, rolling, swollen. There's money in it too. There's
This week, don't forget the Vaseline. You will be my little queen, won't you? You do. Hold me like you knew. Home won't be bothered by a phone. Pretty answers about a screw. Love you. You and me, we can't be breaking smiles. We live all the nights. Will it be nice? Well, that depends on you. And now we'll make a little flick. I think you'll get a little kick. Hope you like to suck and lick on sweet fresh meat. Just put your little in the road and get on your back. I'll bring the shit. Open up wide and you'll need to fly. My mind. And now it's only just begun. Shut your mouth and join the fun, or I'll make you eat my gun and say bye-bye. You and me, we can't be friends. Smiles, we leave all the life. Put it in hands, well that depends on you. And now I think I've been a chair. I pull the rope out of your rib. With the prince, and don't you fear a wing. With me, yeah, I don't think I can let you go. I'll put your body in a hole. Don't you ever tell us all you're dead. I said, you and me, we can't be friends. Smiles, we leave all the life. Put it in hands, well that depends on you.
Cut you motherfuckers down to size. Envisioning terrorism and lies. Fill the population with criticism and hide. The Bible system of my generation didn't buy. So you can die, motherfucker, die. I'll take your ancient religion and shove it right down your throat. I'm buying Bibles by the dozen from the local dollar store. All church of haters, ripping pages out to decorate the flow. You'll find me pissing on a pile of Bibles after the show. Cause Jesus Christ was a bitch and Mother Mary a hoe. She probably fucked a local peasant, didn't want no one to know, but that's aside from my point. The fucking point is this: we should set a date and time and put me on a crucifix. Don't you come up knocking on my door and preaching religion, cause in my hands I put the knife that I got straight from the kitchen. In a flash like I was lightning, I will blast you like thunder and fuck you with a crucifix like Church of Hate second album. Hell with from the and I'm the Reverend I hate from the Church of Hate and born again. Jesus Christ is dead as far as we are concerned. We should pile up all the Christians and we'll have to say burn. Steady preaching evil shit about the Muslims and the Christians, the Hindus and the Buddhists and the airport Harry Christians. And worst of them all is the Catholic religion. Turn out pedophile priests from the sexual restriction. You can take all of that money that you paid to the church. You can buy a ticket for admission, get some of our merch. You can buy a filthy hooker, cut her up in tiny pieces, or buy a little sign and protest on my shit releases. Terrorism and lies. Fill the population with criticism and hide. The Bible system of my generation didn't buy. So you can die, motherfucker, die. I walk up in the seminary, rape the nuns and kill the priests, leave them hanging on a cross, mouth full of broken teeth. Cause I wonder what it's like to go out on a killing spree and murder every motherfucker that I fucking see. All the Christians and the Mormons and all the witnesses. I got Jehovah on my shoulder telling me to go and kill again. It's funny when they're running cause there's nowhere to hide. I'll infiltrate your local church and kill religion from inside. Jehovah's fucking witnesses, they ride on they bike. Up and down Tacoma Street, they even thumping at night. We will run your asses over with our evil fucking hurt. You throw your body off a bridge and do a dance and submergence. Walk them right up in the service with the Reverend my boots. If I want religion dead, I gotta start at the root. Don't nobody jump up acting like you're gonna be brave. Tie you up down in the basement, leave you screaming in your grave. You could die, you could die, you could die, motherfucker, die, you could die, you could die, you could die, you could die, motherfucker, cut your motherfuckers down to size. Religion and terrorism and lies. Fill the population with criticism and hide. The Bible system of my generation didn't buy. So you could die, motherfucker, die. You can Bible thump your motherfucking way to the grave. And when the death is when you'll see a fucking smile on my face. In the middle of a service, I will set the church ablaze and watch you walk away with flames, cause there's hell to be raised. I'm a happy Christian killer claiming 253. You fucking right before I kill, I lop them off at the knee. All my haters love to watch them hop around on these thumbs. Now cadaver dogs looking for you down at the dump. I run a circus sideshow with the Christian coalition, hanging dead inside the tent in discontorted position. Got a preacher's dead daughter that I'm steadily pimping, and you can fuck her for a plaque if you don't mind decomposition. Going rotten cabbage, Jesus loving breath in my face. Take a step inside this door, I'm gonna shoot you with mace. You will scream, you will cry, I will burn your fucking eyes. Being collected for your centuries of lies. I'm the Pope
poke to the ball. Motherfuckers, get me wrong, I think the Bible's a hit. You can burn and keep them warm, I think the word's steadily lit. You can rip them from the spine and throw them out to the pit. I can wipe my bloody ass after taking this shit. Religion is terrorism and lies. Fill the population with criticism and hide. The Bible system of my generation didn't buy. So you can die, motherfucker, die, die. You can die, motherfucker, you can die, you can die, you can die, motherfucker, die, die. You can die, motherfucker, you can die, you can die, you can die, motherfucker, cut your motherfucker down to size.
What's the matter with your ladder? Don't your pieces work together? I know mine will work for me. What's the matter, Sergeant Slaughter? Don't your glasses fit your picture? I know mine, they work for me. Time is on me, yeah. Time is on me, yeah. Time is on me, yeah. Time will waste a dime on me. You're going all the places that I wanna go. I'm still here in the basement, but I'm on the radio. I don't mind, it's fine by me. Hanging on the hillside, looking out across the dome. Those cars with cranes are swinging, they're moving in slow-mo. Heard that you're not coming back, guess I'll be moving on. Riding on this railroad track, writing you this song. I'm not wasting any more of your mind. I'm not wasting any more of your time. Your precious You're going all the places that I wanna go. I'm still here in the basement, but I'm on the radio. I don't mind, it's fine by me. Time is on me, yeah. Time is on me, Time is on me, yeah. Time will waste a dime on me. Grab your coat and cigarettes, let's go! Set the house party down on the rich side of town. We're rolling deep, drop to the teeth when she keeps going down.
sorrow be.
Your eyes seem like they're telling the story. I like the way you front that thing in front of me. So lost in translation, your body frustrating me. She breaking up out of jeans, so that's how you see the beast. Your girl want a part of me, it's so wild. And ain't no telling how this night can go. But girl, you know I'm down.
Mama said don't love them unless you wife them. One the same rules apply if you like them. Shots of her straight like my liquor, no chaser. Good pussy keep it calling, no rules attached, I'm lawless. Diamond queen, she flawless. Ghetto girl from the west side, she got a thing for them street niggas. Boss bitch, she get her own paper. She bossed up in them hoes head. Boss, I mean I'm a paper chase. Good girl with them head faders. Pussy shots like lifesavers. I eat her, then I beat her. Michael Jackson that pussy, this good dope, we loud. Neighbors know what I mean. Every time she scream, she squirt, then she cream. Yeah, this I mean, baby. Everything I mean.
Your eyes seem like they're telling the story. I like the way you front the thing in front of me. So lost in translation, your body frustrating me. She breaking up out of jeans, so that's how you see the beast. Your girl want a part of me, it's so wild. And ain't no telling how this night can go. But girl, you know I'm
she got it, and I'm on her like I mean it. Sexy girl, she amazing. Hot sauce, pussy Cajun, skin so exotic. Vibes got me erotic. Showing shotgun, she a rider, and I love the way she ride it. It's a king, I mean no code name. I'm dope, girl, come OD. Swag so loud, forgive me. I'm cold red, I stay blow.
The vibe and feeling get touched within the sea on the rocks. The combination so exclusive. You got me in the groove and the ways you move, yeah. It turns me on, yeah. Your eyes seem like they're telling the story. I like the way you front the thing in front of me. So lost in translation, your body frustrating me. She breaking up out of jeans, so that's how you see the beast. Your girl want a part of me, it's so wild. And ain't no telling how this night can go. But girl, you know I'm down. Yeah.
Parker of the University of Six.
After spending time at Oklahoma State University,
Count your curses, count your blessings, count on the window dressings, count on stars above, but don't count on me. Count the endings and beginnings, bank on your lotto winnings. Count on what you will, but don't count on me. Count all the crosses at the county church, and then I will leave you in the lurch. Count the family that you bury, read the obituary. Count on what you will, but don't count on me. At the county church, and then I will leave you in the lurch. Count your curses, count your blessings. You can count all the window dressings, count on stars above, but don't count on me. Don't count on me. Don't count on me. Don't count on me.
Ego tripler, watch your step. I won't make you once and you left me for good.